What's going on, guys? It's been a long time since I uploaded, but that's irrelevant for today. Whether I'm uploading or not, if I got something I want to say, there's something I want to say. In this case, it's been a long time coming, but I wanted to talk about the Weeknd's latest project, or you could call him Able Tesfaye, however governmental you want to be. But I'm talking about My Dear Melancholy with the little like comma, I guess, for aesthetic purposes when you're trying to do some marketing. Shout out to him and the whole EXO squad. I just kind of want to talk about the project and how Abel goes about, delivering his work. And this guy he is a storyteller. And I want to do a video talking about Beauty Behind the Madness as well, because I think that one's more in depth. This one kind of relates to specific people that we know about, that being Selena and I guess Bella. Was Bella the last ex before? Selena and Bella? Yeah, Bella. I want to kind of talk about the meaning of the album, at least what I take away from it. That's a beautiful thing about music is that you can listen to music and you can like pretty much whatever you think it's about, it can be that. Unless the artist explicitly states, you know, he wants it to mean this, then that's whatever. It's kind of like Childish Gambino released that This Is America music video, and everyone has their own interpretations. And when someone asked Donald Glover about it, he's like, it can mean whatever you want it to mean, and that's the point. In regards to My Dear Melancholy, this project is packaged complete to end, and it's only 6 songs. It's 6 songs, right? Yes. It's only 6 songs, and from Call Out My Name to Privilege, it starts with a bang and ends with a whimper, kind of. If that's like the quote, whatever it is. What I feel that the album what it means, not an album, but the EP or project or whatever. It's like he went through these things, right? He went through the tribulations and the relationships with his exes, um, and they're over now. So he makes music. Usually, what happens when people have their heart broken or whatever, they make music about it. Shout out to music people. The way the Weeknd does it is you can tell this guy's all about his craft. And I remember watching an interview he did, and he was talking about how he can't imagine himself settling down right now. He can't imagine himself slowing down, for a relationship or for family, immediate family he makes, because he wants to create a lot of albums. He wants to go on tour. He wants to make a lot of music, and he wants to do it now while he can. So the guy's all about his craft, and he even takes experiences that he has and he mixes it in with his craft. He loves his art. He is his art. And with that being said, he dated Selena. That was a real thing. He dated Bella. That was a real thing. And it's over, and they're now irrelevant. Literally irrelevant to his life because, like I said, he's all about music. They did happen. Like Selena and Bella did happen in his life. So he makes music about it, but it sounds like, oh my god, this guy's emotional. He's not over his exes. He's making music to resonate with his past, yada 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 yada. But it's just art, and it's reminiscent of the things he's gone through. But it's in the past. So even though it's saying like in the lyrics, "Call out my name," how could you move on? How could you not wait? Stuff like that. It's over and done with. He may have felt that way at a point in time, but now that's irrelevant to the bigger picture of his life. And at the end where he says privilege, enjoy your privileged life, he's literally letting you go. You can go and do your own thing. I'm gonna be doing my own thing. He's sick about it. He doesn't feel good about it, but it's whatever because it literally is whatever. Like you go and do you, I'm gonna do me, I'm gonna get mine, I'm gonna make this, I'm gonna make this bread and I'm gonna do my work and you go do your own thing. It's literally irrelevant in emotions. And the reason I wanted to talk about this is because like I went through a breakup, and not a pretty breakup, last year, and I was hurt at the time, right? And I loved the girl. We broke up with each other. I won't go into details or whatever, but at the end of the day, now where I am now, what happened then is not important right now anymore. Like what we're trying to do, what I'm trying to do in my life, it's not what happened then is not important right now. But I still reflect on it as something that happened in my experience in my life. I can make a whole EP and probably won't be as good as Abel's, but about that and about previous relationships, but it doesn't mean anything right now. And that's the whole time I'm hearing this album, I'm feeling like, yeah, this guy's hurt, he's feeling the type of way, but I don't think he cares, right? He can make it sound, his vocals are awesome, and he's just going in on it. But at the end of the day, it's his art. It doesn't really mean much in terms of emotion. It's like emotion, but it's like a reflection of what he once felt, right? And because I know that he's got a bigger plan in mind, and this is just a pit stop. That's why this is not an album; it's just an EP. That's why it's like, yeah, that stuff relevant. I mean, that stuff happened and was relevant at one time, but now it's literally irrelevant. It doesn't matter anymore. And now he's going on to bigger and better things, and he's literally just reminiscing. It's like, so literally he's making a letter to his dear melancholy, like a sad time, but it's a letter to the past and something that doesn't matter anymore. That's just what I feel about it. And again, it's relevant to me because, and it's relevant to you too. I'm sure you've gone through something where it's like, yeah, at that point in time, it may have hurt, it may have stung, but you can look back on it and you could be sick about it. You can be fretting about it now, but in the bigger picture, in the bigger scheme of things, it doesn't matter. And you want to do things to where you are always kind of progressing and moving forward in life, and you want to make bigger projects. And the craft that you're doing, like whatever you're doing in life, like love to do it and do it as best as you can. And stuff like love and all that will come. But anyway, that's all I wanted to say about the album. Really, it's just I tweeted, it was like, it's beautiful, but it's irrelevant emotions. It's emotions, it's raw, but it's irrelevant at the end of the day. I want to do a video again talking about Beauty Behind the Madness. If this video like does sort of well, I guess I'll make one about that, because in that, just a real quick about that, it's about one girl. It's all the way throughout, from real life all the way to his progression with her, all the way to her, being an angel or whatever. But hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace. So call out my name, call out my name, call out my name, I'll kiss you so gently, I want you to